Ronald Collins, a simple, small-town guy trying to make a way for himself in the city. Everything seems to be going fine when he gets hired at the Kerridge company and even finds love in his life. But things are only too good to be true. Ronald realizes he has been hired to be a caretaker to an old woman, and everything falls apart in his life as he discovers everyone has been taking advantage of him. But things take a sudden turn when one by one his enemies meet disastrous ends. How is this happening? "10 minutes left till my shift ends." "Where were you? Haven't seen you in a week." "I was a little unwell." "So where to now?" "Dinner." Picking up Lisa from work, Ronald took her to a nice restaurant. "Nice surprise, Ronald. May I take your order?" "Steak and vegetables." "Caesar salad." "Did you get a promotion? Good news are you hiding? Tell me. Do you really think someday I'll make it?" I know for sure. You're handsome, you're smart, you're hardworking. Is there something you want to tell me?" "What? No? Is everything okay? You've been a little distant lately, not talking much." "It's nothing." It was a rather quiet dinner, at least for Ronald. And later that night, instead of coming back to his place, he caught Lisa a cab home, and he took a bus back home. Is he suspicious of me? After that day, Ronald didn't meet Lisa again. Lisa tried calling him, but he wouldn't answer either. What happened to him? Lisa woke up sweating anxiously. As she wiped her face, she suddenly felt something on her skin. What's happening with me? The next evening, Lisa had plans with Pierce. She got ready and he picked her up. "I've been meaning to ask you. You know there's some guy who keeps on looking at me? Is he stalking you or something?" "Who?" "Saw him twice at the coffee shop." "Oh, him. It's just some guy. I don't even know him." "Are you alright? You look a little different." "It's nothing." "Yeah, I'm fine." "What's that? Did you get a bump or something?" "I don't know, a mole or something?" "What is that? Is it some kind of rash or skin disease? No, it's probably nothing. It'll go away. Lisa, I have something urgent I have to attend. The dinner is on me, and here's a 20. That night, they had big plans, but Pierce was almost searching for an excuse to bail, and he left Lisa all alone. Is he disgusted of me? And soon, strange things began growing from her body. Lisa was admitted to the hospital. She was suffering from a strange skin disease, and her health was deteriorating rapidly. And in all this, Ronald suddenly got a call. I got a call from Lisa Jenner. She's in room 122. Walking into Lisa's room, Ronald found her covered in bandages head to toe. Ronald, there's something I need to tell you. What? I'm sorry I've been unfaithful to you, but you got disgusted of me. Will you ever be able to forgive me? I don't know. Things seemed to work out after all, and Ronald decided he would leave his past behind and focus on his future. Mrs. Kerridge got a bit upset with me. Yeah, she's a little like that. But I feel like I owe it to you. If you're applying to another company, I'll be happy to give my recommendations. Thank you. That would mean a lot. Ronald applied for a new job, and with Elizabeth's letter of recommendation, he was able to land a better job. He fainted. Call an ambulance. We have to take him to the hospital. Ronald woke up hearing the doctor and the nurses around him. But he couldn't move. He couldn't talk. What was happening with him? This is so strange. We can't seem to figure the cause of the paralysis. The tests don't indicate any stroke or heart attack. Should we call in a specialist doctor? Let's keep on monitoring him. Ronald was paralyzed. He could sense and understand everything, but he couldn't move and he couldn't speak. When life finally started working out for him, when he had gotten his closure from his cheating girlfriend, now everything had hit rock bottom. Doctor, there's a visitor. Ronald watched as none other than Mrs. Kerridge entered the room. My son, you shouldn't have done this. Wilma Kerridge. She was the only daughter of Walter Kerridge. After her father's death, the family estate and business was handed down to her brother, William Kerridge. And within 6 months after her father's passing, Wilma lost her husband, Richard Costello, as well. Richard was her father's right-hand man, and before her father's death, he was taking care of the business. Everyone thought it was an accident. But Wilma soon found out there was someone behind it. William had never been serious about the business. But after his father's death, he wanted to own everything. And the biggest obstacle in his way was Richard, who kept on questioning his business decisions, pointing out his every naivety and incompetence. Perhaps Richard really wanted to take over his father-in-law's business, and believed William was going to ruin everything that he and his father-in-law had worked for. And before anyone knew it, the board of directors were divided into two groups. But William played it very smart. Just as he pretended to hand over the business to his brother-in-law to avoid the division and clash, he was plotting his brother-in-law's assassination. Richard bribed Boris's old collaborator, Falcon, to take care of the job and kill two birds with one stone. His brother-in-law was gone, and the blame fell on Boris and his syndicate. What did he think? He would marry Wilma and take over the business? You don't mess with the Kerridges, or you suffer the consequences. William took his life. All of a sudden, Wilma was able to sort out all the pieces. She was no more than a showpiece in the family. Although she had all the right towards the family estate and business, her say never mattered. Wilma didn't mind having to take permission and live by her brother's rules, but she could never accept her husband's death. And there was nothing she could have done to avenge her husband. Why do you cry, child? He took everything from me. My husband, my life. You know there is always ways to seek revenge. How? What can I possibly do? I don't have the guts to pull a trigger. You don't always have to pull a trigger. Then how? How about a reward? Everything has its price. Watch the moon in the skies. Every 7th day is a period of waiting and of yearning. You can cast spells on your foe. All you need is a lock of their hair and this chant. That day, Wilma had discovered a way to seek her revenge. And before the 7th day, William Kerridge was found dead in his bed. No one knew how it happened. And soon, no one cared, because Wilma was now the new head of the Kerridge house. Wilma had kept her secret safe and sound with her all these years. But when Ronald was hired as her caretaker, he was fed up with his job. But as he was working there, he realized how rich and influential the Kerridges were, and sometimes would steal from her. Wilma had restricted Ronald from going into that room. But by that point, Ronald had stolen her diary already. However, he never gave it much attention, nor did he read it until that night. She hexed her brother? Following the instructions, Ronald cast a spell. That night, when Ronald had gotten into the fight, he had gotten his hands on his hair, and he made good use of it. What do you want? Your rent. What happened to your face? It's nothing. Just got into a fight. I'll get the receipt. Nice hat. And not before long, the spell took its effect, and they were dead. And when it came to Lisa, Ronald wanted her to suffer. And within 7 days, Lisa too got what she deserved. What's happening with me? Ronald had taken his revenge, and he was more than satisfied. But there was one thing he didn't know. But don't be greedy. Every time you take life, a portion of your soul will depart from you, with one lunar cycle. Everything has its price. Taking a single life, Wilma had lost her legs, paralyzed forever. But Ronald, he had much more to account for. You shouldn't have done what you did. Now you will have to live the rest of your life like me. Click on the
done,
subscribe
Ronald.
button and check out
Now the
more awesome
success
videos on our channel.
will only be a
And don't
dream.
forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.